Hello and welcome back to Maximum Fucking Efficiency in Settlers Rise of Fucking Cultures. Okay, this time it is mission 7. Initially, I thought this should be a chill mission. I started recording it, I got through it almost, and at the final push, I got fucked. I got fucked in the ass. So this is take 2, for real, this time. Take 2 because I got screwed first time. This time, I'm hoping that things are gonna work out much nicer. Let's just have hope. This is a sneaky fucking map. Ita! Yeah, we are in the scorching desert. Boring world of Niels Bohr. And we have to get 60 beer. Something that these guys are not capable of. Not one bit. But it's fine. We can do it. Irregardless of what's going on, we can do it. Just do it. Speed. Okay, so we are gonna get ourselves some nice wells along with our brickyards. We are going to get introduced to what is this map. I guess we can just... Yes, this is better, I think. Okay, so we do get started on our projects. So we are gonna have some nice little easy time. When we first do this, it seems like life is happy, rainbow, sunshine, nothing's happening. But the reality is that there is danger looming in the darkness. And I really don't know what the hell I can do about that one. So what I'm gonna do is just hope that everything's gonna work out fine. That's my plan with this one. It's hope gameplay, like always. So I'm scared shitless that this map is gonna screw me once again. And why am I scared shitless? You might ask. Good question. Amazing question. The proposition of the map is pretty simple. You just have to get a bunch of beer. That's what you have to do. That's your task. It's very straightforward. Nothing out of the ordinary on this one. But if you look beneath the surface, there are many pitfalls here. Well, actually, there is one pitfall that it really is a pitfall, and it screws you over. Like 30 minutes of your progress deleted, pretty much. We're gonna get a metalworks. This is the first time in our lives we are getting a metalworks. There we go. We did just that. Let's get a guardhouse. And let's get woodcutters. Let's get the woodcutters over here. So our first initial task is to get rid of trees. We're gonna be bugged about getting an altar of offerings. Soon we're gonna get fucking told that we suck balls and we need to get our shit together to get an altar of offerings. So we're gonna do just that. We're gonna get it. Hopefully it's gonna be nice. Yeah, here it is. So we need to get an author of offerings, but yeah, my dude is not really convinced. Oh fuck's sake! I need a fisher, or maybe 2 fishers. I don't know. Let's just get 2. Yeah, we're gonna need fishers. That's for damn sure. So let's get working on that. Also, I need woodcutters over here. So I need to free up a tool somewhere. Maybe over here. Be fine. Soon enough we can free up this guy as well. Okay. Now I can create this and another farm. Maybe another farm? Would that be a wise thing to do? For sure, it would be nice to... If we cleared these trees, maybe... Right now, I don't think so. Farm over here, much better idea. Okay, so we can get ourselves a nice little farm over here. And I'm gonna get instead a well, so that we get food or water to this farm. Yeah, and we are already running into 2 problems, 2 issues. Let's get another... Yeah, so as you can see, our road configuration is not the best over here. But anyhow, we need to destroy this. 2 fishers, and we have created 2 tools. That's what we will do. That's the grand total. And because I am scared shitless, I'm gonna turn defense to maximum. Yes. Not sure if that helps me or hinders me. One of the 2. And I'm gonna extend this building. Yes. The things you have to do to make life not miserable. Okay, in the meantime we are making nice progress over in this direction. Good to see. Nice. We have a nice road configuration in this direction. We are going to use these oases. These are the only places where you can build. That may not come as a surprise to you, because this desert, you cannot build on it. It's pretty obvious. Now I'm gonna get another author of offerings. Connect it up like this. Okay. Then we can get a gemstone mine. And let's get to why this map is like this. Let's not get to it just now, because I'm still missing some stuff. I'm missing an author of offerings that I can actually use to deliver my point. So let's connect up the farm nicely so that it's clearly visible what we can do with it. And let's also connect like this. Maybe there's a better way. Yes, it's definitely a better way. Okay, now the storehouse, you can access it quicker. Right, now cutters have exhausted their resources here as well, I believe. And here we can get another farm if we just so please. But to do that I would need another guard house in here. Yeah, so let's see how how we have this. So yeah, we do have some spots. I think we can farm that. I'm gonna talk about the map concept just as soon as we get the opportunity to do it. It's horrible. Let's not do that. This is also horrible, but now I think we can destroy this, and maybe that increases the productivity of that specific farm. Here's hope. When this guy just chills here, it usually means it's not the best. Okay, finally he decided that he can do shit. That's nice. Okay, now we have the thing over here. We need a goat farm for it. Shit. Okay. Completely forgotten about the goat farm. But we can do that, like over here as well. We're gonna miss the tools for that. So we will need to free up some tools. Preferably, I think one of the fishers can go. And the brickyards, I'm not sure if we're ever gonna need the brickyards anymore, but let's just keep them for good measure. Ah, shit, man. Yeah, okay. So now we've freed up a significant portion of our resources. Good stuff. Yes, also here. We've freed up a fair few tools. Now we are going to need goats, which we're gonna get over here. And this will boost our farms. Now, why do we need to boost our farms? Because we need to do this offering, this Cult of the Zealous Brewmaster to get drunk. And this requires grain, water and gemstones. Water, easy, thick. Gemstones, well, you have this gemstone mine. And gemstone mine requires fish. Fish we have, so thick. And grain, which we get through the farms. Thick. So, why I do not like this map in particular? Well, I don't like this map, and the reason why I don't like this map is twofold. Firstly, we are the Egyptians, and this map is a very peaceful one. Well, at least in the beginning it is. It is extremely peaceful in the beginning, but it turns violent, and it turns so violent that you cannot even do anything about it. So good luck, good luck, my friend, if you try to do something about it. But if you don't do anything about it, then this is a very chill map. All you need to do is get this offering a bunch of times, and for that you need to produce grain, which is like the shittiest thing about the Egyptians, this grain production. So, all in all, very, very mediocre tasks that you have. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, another farm to be completed. We are nearing the end of our stone, so gotta be careful. Yeah, we actually do have some stone over here as well. It doesn't matter. We're gonna breeze through the things. How many goats do we have? Do we not see the goats? Okay, there is no display for the goats, so the way you check is the inventory. Yeah, we have 6 goats. Okay. That means we, just to be sure, let's get one more goat. Want to get screwed. Let's get another farm. What is the stone situation? Yeah, we still do have stone, so it's gonna be fine. So we are the Zergs. We live and die by rushing our opponents by creating a bunch of shit, and you know, oh yes, shit, that was why we were burning through goats. Okay, yes, another place for another altar of offerings, that's right. Okay, so where this map is disappointing. Yes, it is disappointing because there is only one map where we can actually use the Egyptians, their military strength, in an effective fashion. You know, on the other map, the last map, Mission 6, we also could have gotten into fights, but you know, that's not efficient because you would need a bunch of bows, and to get that, you are really inclined to concentrate on that and not get into silly fights. And this map, you don't have an opponent. Well, not in the beginning, that is. And so it makes it a little bit weird. It eliminates the biggest thing about the Egyptians, that they are the Zergs and they want to kill. They want to overwhelm the enemy and massacre them. And you don't get it on this map either. Not the last map, not this map. So it's infuriating, really, when you have this this nation that can turn shit to soldiers. Yeah, so last map you had to, or mission 5 you had to concentrate on farms. This time you also have to concentrate on farms, and these farms absolutely suck balls. So yeah, it's not nice. Also, I would like myself some protection in my asshole. So let's get. How should we do this? Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. So I'm building a watchtower here, and this is a watchtower because pirates are gonna appear from here, and I am really hopeful that we do not have to witness what they will do to us, because it's gonna suck if we do witness it. I'm hoping we can finish the map before we meet them, but just as a safety precaution, let's just build some fucking watchtowers. And as another safety precaution, let's... Didn't I set it? Okay, whatever. Whatever, mate. Yeah, so... kind of a weird map. For the first time I played it, I thought this was the boring world of Niels Bohr, and nothing really is happening, and it's a piece of shit, this map. And it is. It really is a piece of shit, but where... Okay, here is the grain. But there is an issue with it, a slight, little, minuscule issue. After we get a certain number of beers, we are going to get introduced to the Scott guys, our friends. We're gonna cry like a bitch that they are getting wrecked. And yeah, they are crying like a bitch for a reason. Well, if we can trust the statistics, they are not crying for a reason, but the story says so, that they should be crying like a bitch, so they do. They are gonna ask for our assistance, but if we would assist them, that would hinder our progress, so we're not gonna do that. How would that hinder our progress? Well, it would be tool intensive. So right now we are missing 2 tools, so right away we are not doing the best. We are actually missing milk. Could be getting more soldiers in here if we had the milk, so it could be a nice idea to get more stone. Ah, yes. Yes, we're out of stone as well, so weird. Weird stuff going on over here. see how is the gemstone situation. Yeah, we have a bunch of gemstones. That's great. It's absolutely great. And you may have noticed that I am running the beer offerings in two places at once. Yeah, cat lady is doing stuff. We're gonna get to that later. And the reason why I'm running it in two places at once is because there is a cooldown here, and while the cooldown is going on in the other place, you can also store the stuff, so the guys will bring all the necessary items to the place where it needs to be. That way you are maximizing the efficiency of these offerings. So even though we are on a cooldown, we can immediately launch a new one, or at least that could be McDoyle. That could happen very, very soon after the cooldown finishes. And it would be an amazing thing if we just had one more altar of offerings. Yeah, this one also can start now offerings, and we will do that. Okay, this one has finished. Let's launch the offering, and I think if we reach 40 beers, then we are going to get a nasty surprise. Let's just kill this. Ah, yeah. Now they are crying like a bitch, like, oh no, we are getting wrecked over here. Please give us some coins and give us some shitty weapons that you have. Get us some Zerg weapons, because for sure we Scots love Zerg weaponry that absolutely suck balls. Yes. And good shit, we can actually get a nice gold farm over here. But we will need some stone for it, so it's not nice that I have not gotten this stone over here. Half regretting the fact. And now we could get a new offering from the temple or altar, which had the cat lady on it. And that stops something that's fucking irrelevant for what's going on over here. And we want to really stock up on offerings here. Because this guy is gonna get killed by the pirates, their imaginary enemies. They're gonna yeah, so it looks like they are very healthy. If we look at their military strength, they're cruising, you know, they are amazing. And here is the cat lady thing. But the reality is they're gonna self-destruct after we get 40 beers, I think. I believe that's the trigger. And it's gonna be not the nicest to witness, because then their opponents, their imaginary opponents, are gonna get on our asses, and they are gonna be not imaginary anymore, and they're gonna fight us. Yes, it's not gonna be the most pleasant of things to happen ever. So we are cooking up some nice little offerings over here. Yeah, and here we can see the cat lady. He just destroyed one of the oases, but we don't give a shit about that. That's too slow for us to care. We care about a different threat. A one that's much bigger and much nastier than the cat lady. As you can see here, it's gonna be a nasty little surprise for us. We don't want to see that, but it's gonna be over here. It's gonna appear. We're not gonna enjoy that. We can do what we can, but that's that. That's only. That's the only thing that we can do. We can bolster our defenses and hope to God that it's gonna work out. Now we have 4 of these shits, so it should be enough for finishing the map, but it's not enough. It's absolutely not enough. You will see why it's not enough. Let's launch the offering. Okay, now cooldowns. These are going to be our blockers. I believe we are ready to finish the map. Yeah, we would normally only have to watch these cooldowns tick down and we would win. But once these guys self-destruct, we will get some of our beer taken away from us. Alarm! And that's gonna suck. Meanwhile, we are getting more troops. Kind of essential. And yeah, okay, we lost another oasis that we didn't even see. So let's whip this one up again. Okay. And let's launch it. And yeah. Reminder. Okay, I believe we will get maybe 8 beer or 16 beer taken from us. So we need 2 more offerings cooking. We have the gemstones that we need, so it's great. What about the grain situation? The grain situation is great, so I think we are fine on this front, on this particular front. And yes, here we go. That is the point where we get fucked in the ass. Here is a fortress. Yes. You see correctly that that is a fortress. And he has a bunch of strength. This guy. I believe not all his strength is in this fortress because that's impossible. But he's gonna attack us. That's for damn sure. To avoid that, we can attack them. Maybe take this fortress, and that way we avoid having to pray to God to win this map. And these swordsmen are gonna just die off. Okay, now we have 48, so we need 2 more, as you can see, which we are gonna get. If we didn't do that, as you could see, he did connect this up, so there would have been a ship bringing fresh troops over and over and over again, and we would not have fresh troops over and over again, so we would pretty much just get killed. Which happened to me on the first time I recorded this. So yeah, not nice. Absolutely not nice. But now it has become the boring world of Niels Bohr, this map. And it's gonna be fine. So yeah, it was funny because I didn't know that these guys actually appeared over here. And the first time I won this map on normal difficulty, that is, I didn't even get attacked by these guys. So I assumed that this is, yeah, like the Scorching Desert. This is kind of similar on the excitement front. And as it turned out, it was not. I kid you not, on the final offering, like this one, was ticking down, battles were going on, the guy attacked my headquarters when it was filled like this, around this, and I was praying to God, please, 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 let me click this fucking button, let me click this fucking button. But no, my guys just collapsed. They forgot how to fight, and they walked in, and I watched the ending cutscene of my defeat as this button was available.
Зачем египтяне?
Yeah,
Может,
shit.
чушь.
But this time I didn't let
Потому...
the game screw me over. Yay me. And there's that. So in a sense, this is a very piece easy map, but if you are not careful, you can get screwed. Don't be like me, don't get screwed on this map. Do it like this time I did it. Yeah, lessons to learn, lessons to learn. Okay, so this was not an easy or this was not an interesting path of the campaign, these last two missions, but I assure you, on the next map we are finally gonna have some more excitement. See you there.